I like that. I love the humanity behind this. Very cool. Okay.
How popular was rap in the 90s in China?
I don't know. Well, apparently very, because there was also J2 wasn't he? Or did he come a little bit later?
No, that's his era.
That's what I mean. So maybe it was quite popular. I must say, this is a very straightforward track. It's very cyclical.
Yeah.
It's very easy in its approach, and I think that's the reason why it was so popular.
Yep.
The predictability of the track allows people to really settle into the song, so they become really familiar with the melody and even the lyricism really quickly. I think that's the reason why it was so popular in terms of musical structure. There's really not much difficulty in the singing either.
It is funny.
I think the core essence is definitely in the lyricism.
For sure, yeah.
And the rhythmicality of the lyricism. I like that it's very melodic in nature.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It's nice.
It's a very good song, and I just find it very intriguing because nowadays we are living in the streaming era, especially here in the West and in China and the West and East, where
this song would have been 2 minutes.
Yeah, this song definitely would have been a lot shorter because you can even notice throughout the listening experience that it's like, oh, I'm looking forward to checking out the lyrics. Right?
Yes.
Even if you did know the lyrics, like the chorus plays, 4 fucking times. So that plays to the role of, okay, when he goes to sell out stadiums and it goes to sell out venues, people are gonna know this song like there's no tomorrow. So that plays a lot to the live value, and that was basically how a lot of artists have always made a lot of their money and a lot of their popularity has risen, is through live stages and live performances. But it is super interesting now that I feel we're doing it backwards. I like this approach
so
more
too.
Where you allow music to simply be music and you don't focus on it like you would a YouTube video or a Station B video, where it's like you focus on retention time, you want to captivate the audience as much as possible and don't let them go. You see, like here in the West we have like the Mr. Beasts, like something happens every 2 seconds, and with music nowadays you're seeing it. Korean pop is a good example of that. US pop is a very good example of that, where it's very
Even
much
Japanese music is doing that often.
Well, Japanese is quite crazy because the connection to animations. To anime, so you have a lot of girth, a lot of material to try and then condense into songs. So it's quite difficult. But even outside of the anime world, like opening and ending songs, Japanese music's also quite like that. But the US is certainly very much like that at the moment. If you step away from rap, because rap, it's I don't know. I think rap at the moment in the US is going through its lowest sort of point. It will make a resurgence, but in terms of popularity, it's never been more popular.
It's true. It's again, I think it's very interesting to have a little, to see the progression of where digital music started and where it's at 20-25 years later.
In terms of the lyrics, this is also another thing that's quite nice. Like it isn't the type of lyrics in raps that you get here in the West, which is always like 3 topics: women, cars, and money, and then the fourth one's usually gangs and drugs. So
violence, drugs.
Yeah, and you can, and I think that sometimes that takes away from rap, the rap itself, because you could be quite poetic and you could be quite smart with your lyrics and stuff like that. However, rap culture,
Kendrick Lamar,
and
or
J. Cole. The problem is that urban music, rap music, and black culture, it comes same as Latin culture. The majority of people grow up in rough areas in these continents. So, and that's the style of, it's urban music, it's street culture for a reason.
Yes.
It's not gonna be, classical, perfect, everyone wears a tie. It's like kill or be killed type of stuff. But it's really nice to see rap also be adapted into love songs and
a romantic
poetry.
approach.
Romantic,
yeah, it's nice.
The lyrics is, 100 weeks have gone since I left you. I came back here to find the signs of our past love.
Aww.
Nobody is willing to talk about the past of roses. The theme here for today, I give it the name which is memories. I know what so-called love has no rules. When we were together before, I was too rebellious. Now I am left all alone. I am only allowed to secretly miss you. And the chorus is, Rose's funeral buried all the memories about you. Felt my hands numb, can't be controlled any longer. Unable to hold your hands anymore, extremely beautiful in the fireworks rains of that day. I said I would marry you in a floral dress. So that's what it means by Rose's funeral.
That is so cute.
Rose's funeral buried you, my deeply beloved. Withered ones stop breathing. crumble into the sand without being noticed, a drop of rain waiting for the dawn by my side until this very last minute. You have always been on my mind. Slipping off the footbridge at night, traces of our past are found on every stair clearly. Indulgence and drunkenness, tumult and awakening are still lingering around my feet, failing to give you a red rose. Love is like rain, already left me. You told me before, too vivid love will eventually wilt. Oh, that even vivid love will eventually wilt.
It's very beautiful. I love the fact that there is there's caducating time to everything in its lyricism, because everything has a ticking clock, right? In life, everything has a season.
Yes.
Whether it's a long one or a short one, it has a caducating time. It will come to an end. But so it's beautiful to see it done in such a poetic way, in a hindsight perspective as well. It's cute.
Keeping recollecting fragments from the past, complaining about myself, you easily bump into my heart. You are too far away from me now, stuck in the pieces of my memories.
Stop! That is so cute.
And then he proceeds to repeat the chorus, and then he says, until this very last minute, you have always been on my mind, until this very last minute. So let's actually have a look at the song background. Since 2006, Veishu began to publish songs on the internet. So this is early 2000s, nearly mid-2000s, and most of the songs have been written and composed and produced by himself. This actually wasn't composed and the lyrics are not his. The lyrics are from Yiji Lee.
Okay.
And he was also the composer, or her.
Very nice.
Not too familiar. Veishu's music style has been described as clean and a bit lazy.
I see that.
At the end of the tune, each lyric is very unique, and he is combining his novel singing style with the use of electronic instruments.
That's very cool, because even though it's said in the music video there was rap, it was very melodic. So the essence of it can be translated into a bit of like a disdain kind of singing.
Correct.
It's very cool. Okay, show me more. I want to see more.
The next one, it's Bach's Old Statement.
Oh, we're talking about Bach.
Silence Wang.
Ooh, I love a good classic contemporary approach to music. Ooh, this is going to be really interesting.
Hast du Bach gehört? Kannst du Bach spielen?